Hello everyone, and I hope you all had a very good Christmas and New Year, because I have had a break from doing parts for a while, so hopefully now, after this little break, I get back into it for a little bit. So yes, here we go, with a bit of more Croc Legends of the Gobbo. So I just thought I'd take this perfect opportunity of a quiet house to record. So yeah, all ready and set to go. Apart from I've got the system information in the top right of the screen, let me just hide that real quick. There's always one little bit of preparation I have not done yet. But anyway, here we go. Let's have a go. I might want to just check that I'm still recording on my OBS. Yes, I am. Very good. That's my recording setup, by the way, again. So, record on OBS. And obviously record voice and Audacity separate, because that's the recording setup I actually like. GOG Galaxy launcher here. So yeah, anyway, without further ado and technical stuff, let's go with Tower of Power. So yeah, here we go then. So something a little different. Yes. So this is where the levels do get longer and harder. I'm going to actually hide the timer because I don't want the timer on, because all that's doing is just making this a bit more tricky for me. So oh, and there's actually something down here I totally forgot about. So yeah, these are longer levels and also harder levels. Although I don't think it's quite as hard as some of the previous Islands levels. Oh wow, I nearly got swiped off by that. That's crazy. I actually do hope to get a collaboration in this Let's Play. I don't know who will want to do it with me, but anybody's happy to put the names forward. I might actually do a new Let's Play soon. I'm actually contemplating some other games, like Toy Story 2 is actually one I want to do. I know I've got Stuart Little 2 to finish. And M&M Shell Shocked, which I said I would have Lucas on for, but you know, we're just going to wait and see when I can get things all arranged and everything, which I mean should hopefully happen soon. So this is a bit of a puzzle here, so you've just got to sort of like line them up with each other, but don't let the blocks fall, because if the blocks fall you will get hurt. There we go, that's how you do it. Yes, so you just got to sort of like make a pattern to where you can sort of like climb to the top. So yeah, let me just hit that. So hitting that button basically just resets it, so if you make a mistake and you screw up, you can go again anyway. So if all the blocks fall, they'll just disappear and vanish anyway, so not too much of a loss. God knows how long this part's going to be, so because as I say, these levels do get a bit longer, but that's not a bad thing. The longer a part is, the more time you are on my video having fun. Yes, if that's one way to look at it, not to sound like a total egotist, but you should be watching Croc anyway. You shouldn't be playing games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, whatever everyone's playing nowadays. You should be playing the true classics that we all grew up with, from the millennial generation. Yes. So whatever I'm keeping you for, you you should be watching this. So yeah, here we go. Just got to sort of like puzzles, because pairing together all of these gears does actually make the whole sort of like mechanism work, which drives that single platform that you're seeing down there. Without doing all of that, it will not work. Now, bonus rounds in this are not quite as hard. Yeah, just jump on that and up we move. Very nice. So yeah, over there. Whoa, okay, that's what happens when you're impatient. You nearly die. Can I make it through these levels without a death? Now this part has always been really annoying to me, because I always end up hurting myself on this swinging spike ball. I do not like that swinging spike ball. I always get hurt by it, no matter how much. But I didn't today. Okay, that's how you do it. Maybe I'm trying to race ahead of it instead of like go under it when it's coming backwards. I don't know. But all I can tell you is that's the first time in history I've actually fixed that. That actually did have a glitch when the game first released, by the way. Because you used to always get hurt by that regardless of what you did. So at least that don't happen anymore. I don't even think I've even got hurt. But there's just so few gems in this level. It's wildly ironic, it really is. Can I still pull off hover? I kind of. It's been a while since I played. Yes, I can. Okay. Right, I might actually make a hover glitch tutorial. Comment down below if you want to see a hover glitch tutorial. So that one's not open yet. That one's still closed. And they're all closed. You've got to push a button. Okay, so... Well done. Okay, so you push the buttons, the corresponding buttons to open the doors. I thought one was just already open by default. But I got that wrong, didn't I? Doofus. So yeah, I've just got to get all of these. So the only problem I have with this final world, I find a little bit of inconsistency in it. Like, they just stuff all the Gobbos together in like one room at the end. I do think that one of these levels, where it's all like bonus games and that, did feel a bit like an afterthought. You'll probably see that coming up. Is it in this part, or is it going to be in the part after next? I don't know. Time's going to tell. Okay. Can I do it without getting hurt again? Yes, I can. Okay. Right then. So, I don't think there's anything else to collect. I'm missing a Gobbo though. What Gobbo am I missing? I am actually genuinely confused. It's there? Really? Have I actually just done that? I've actually just not opened... I've opened the box, but I haven't collected the Gobbo. How special am I? I can't believe I actually did that. How many lives have I got? I've got 39, so I can just die all I want. Shoot. Okay, so all I've got to do now is just power myself to the gate and get the bonus round done, which, as I say, bonus rounds in this world are just ridiculously easy. I don't understand what even happened, because they were a real challenge in the last world. Yes, I've got everything I want. Yeah, I mean, look at this. All you're doing is just chasing that and just collect. There we go. Job done. All done. Okay. So there we go then. 6 minutes and 2 seconds. That is definitely not a time medal. But it doesn't matter anyway, does it? So anyway, here we go. Yeah, I'm nearly over double the time. That's bad. But we're doing 100%, we're not doing time trials, are we? So, Hassle in the Castle. I love the creativity with some of these names. I just really do. So, anyway, here we go. Right, now you'll have to let me know what you think to the video quality of this, because I have actually started, or I'm trying out, uploading in a higher resolution than 1080p. I've actually gone to 1440p. Oh, look, a bonus round down there. I did not notice that before. Okay. Have I done this one before? I don't recall it. What to say? Ain't no monkey. Okay, so one of the new achievements have unlocked. Yeah, we're going to have to hunt those down, aren't we, towards the end of the game. So, yes. Okay, so I've got that. As I say, I have moved to a higher resolution video now, so I've gone to... Well, my computer sort of like screams at me if I try to do 4K. But if I do 1440p, it just looks so much better than 1080p. Plus, it's the resolution of my monitor anyway. I don't want to go out of there yet. Okay. And it just seems to look just so much better, but it just doesn't seem to use that much more resources than 1080p. So I'm trying a higher resolution. You'll have to let me know, because apparently that resolution does actually use a higher res encoder. So hopefully you are having clearer video that's not as pixelated. Wow. That's what happens when you talk technical stuff and you actually do not focus on the game. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way over here. I do not know where the rails are. I am just using that platform as a guide. But if it works, doesn't it? Okay, very nice. Over there. Over here. I'll say I like the final levels, but they just all seem to look a bit sort of like identical. Like the fourth world's a bit sort of... I'd probably call it maybe my least favourite, but it's still fun. It's still platforming, it's still Croc, so you can't go wrong. Who here is excited for a Croc 2 remake? Because that's obviously going to be next. And then hopefully we will get the third Croc game. So yeah, comment down below if you actually are looking forward to a Croc 2 remake as well, because I will definitely be covering that as well. I'm not going to cover the actual Croc 2 original on my channel. I was going to, but now that it's looking more likely that we're going to get a remake of Croc 2, I'm going to wait for that. So, and it's the same game anyway. All I can do is just switch the graphics up just by pressing select or options. I still call it select because I'm old school. I really am. So yeah, I'll always know it as the select button and start button, not the share and options button. That's what they're called now. I'll start them back on an Xbox controller. Nintendo still call it select though, don't they? So I suppose I've still got a valid point there, haven't I? Just that Nintendo controller's a bit finicky on PC. But I would use them because I do love the Switch 2 Pro controller. I just can't work it on the PC. So here we go. Up we go. To there. Over there. And then we've got another level done already. Wow, just look at it. So I've got that door open, I've got the 5 Gobbos, so in we go. I mean, this look, it's nothing complex, is it? You're just making your way over the platforms. Fair enough, you got to backtrack and zigzag a little bit, but it's not exactly like... I mean, even World 2's bonus rounds were a little bit more creative than this, maybe? I don't know. Most annoying thing is just waiting for the platforms to come back up, but oh, the thing is, they don't actually take long. There we go, 6 Gobbos again, another level done. Here we go. Right, okay, one more level now. Okay, so Dungeon of Defright. Okay, this is actually, I'm pretty sure that this is the level that's sort of like all the bonus rounds sort of like thrown into one. I'm pretty sure it is. We will find out in a second. I'll try not to get hurt though, because I'm probably going to need all of these things anyway. Okay, through there. It is, yes. Okay, so I'm going to follow that with my eyes. I'm playing this game at 120 frames per second, so I should be able to follow this no problem. Okay, very good. Right, a stomp. Got it, there we go. Shh, of course I have to take a cheeky hit, don't I? Just as I leave the room. Not that I'm exactly collecting gems anyway, I had like 10. Right, this takes a while. Right, back to D-pad now. I say I play at 120 frames per second because it's smooth and everything like that, and it just feels responsive and easy to play, but with sharper graphics. But I record at 60 because that's all YouTube supports anyway. For now. I have got a new Elgato capture card, by the way, for capturing Switch 2, which will do the higher resolution that I've just mentioned and 4K, but obviously I'm not really a massive Nintendo gamer, but I do cover the odd Nintendo game as well, so if you want to see that, I mostly used to live stream that game. I used to be like peak content creator in like 2019 to 2021, but I don't know what happened. Just as I talk away as I do this kind of like repetitive challenge, but you know, someone's got to do it, haven't they? If you want to get all the Gobbos. And I think that's got to be the last one. Come on. I've done it enough now. Come on. It's when you got to go from one side to the other, it sort of like puts me on edge. Come on, give me the Gobbo. Give me the Gobbo. No. Okay. Oh dear. This is just taking forever. I'm sure this challenge was not so long. It's a pain though, it's hard. But it's also annoying that it's so long as well. So yeah, I've got to... Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Yes. Right, let's get out of here. Into the next room. Okay, well, this is easy. This is child's play. It is unique. I do like that, but it just seemed a bit out of place just to put it in a random level. You'd expect that to be one of the S levels. They should have swapped one of the S levels around. I really do feel like they should have done that. And just sort of like added the gems to it and something. That's just what I've always thought about this anyway. I mean, preferences, each to their own, and stuff like that. Now this game hasn't been updated for a while. I don't know if I've added anything else to it, but I just got into recording and didn't update the game, so as if it does have an update. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to do the final challenge, and then I can get out of here. This one here, right, I'm going to give you a tip and I'm just going to give it straight away because I'm going to do it anyway. You don't want to put that balloon to any of the doors forward or to the right. You want to push it to the left door because that's got the last Gobbo in. I think they might all have a Gobbo in, but it's got all the coloured crystals in. So that's why you need to go for the left door. Always the left door. So yeah, because you see you go in here, you also get 4 1-ups. And also all your coloured crystals hidden away in here, so yeah, there was just like 1 coloured crystal like at the start of the level or something like that. I can't remember to be exact, but... And now we're just going to the bonus round and we're just going to get this part done. Hopefully not too long to finish. So yeah, gong right back at the start. As I say, you just like walk from one room to another, there's just nothing to it. Okay, so that's the Gobbo with the key. I'm going to have to go back to that. Why am I using the D-pad when I've got like the new silky-smooth analog controls? That's because I've been doing that annoying thing, haven't I? Okay. Get through here. Unlock that. Got it. Right, okay, so now I need to just get out, backtrack down the tunnels. I just think they're a bit too simplistic, these bonus challenges. Well, thank you for taking all of them crystals away, asshole. Anyway, here we go, let's get this last Gobbo and get out of here. Going back for the gong is annoying, I'll tell you that for sure. So, I've got to go all the way back, just backtracking. There we go, all done, good one. Very nice. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching another part that's been in a while. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next level, the next one, which will be pretty short because it's pretty straightforward, so yeah. But hopefully content makes a comeback and I will grow to get many subscribers because that has kind of paused. And get the watch hours up so I can monetize again. Just kidding, because obviously I do this just for the entertainment, not to make any money. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you all later, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next part. Bye for now.